it's Danny, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making mustard chicken. So this is quick, easy, cheap, and it's really two steps. So first step is cooking our chicken, second step is making the sauce, and then you can serve it with mashed potatoes, steamed rice, steamed vegetables, whatever you like. So I've got oil and butter that I've melted together in my pan and gotten nice and hot. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 chicken breasts, which I have chopped into smaller pieces straight into the pan. So I'm over a medium-high heat, and we're just going to add our chicken. You don't want to overcrowd your pan, so you may need to do this in batches, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. Now, once the chicken is cooked, you're going to take it out of the pan, and that's when we're going to start creating our sauce. I'll bring you back when I'm just about finished cooking the chicken, and we'll get started on the sauce. Okay, so here we are. Our chicken is nicely cooked. I'm going to take this out of the pan and put it into a plate with the other chicken from the last batch. And I'm just going to set this all to the side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by adding our 1 sliced onion. And I'm going to allow that to nicely caramelize and bring up all of the sticky bits on the bottom of the pan so that they can incorporate nicely into our sauce. You don't want the onion to brown, you don't want the onion to burn, sorry, you just want to get it nice and caramelized and get all that stuff off the bottom of the pan scraped up. I'm using a non-stick pan, so it makes it a little bit easier. Perfect. So once the onion is nice and translucent, I'll bring you back and I'll show you the rest of the preparation for the sauce. Alright, so now I'm going to start the sauce. What I'm going to do is, now that the onion is nice and caramelized, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, or thickened cream, depending on what you call it. I've got 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard. This is quite a rich sauce, so this amount of mustard makes it nice and rich. I've got 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And 1 teaspoon of my all-purpose seasoning. And if you want to know how to make my all-purpose seasoning, I'll put an eye in the sky so you can see how I made that one. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to allow it to thicken a little bit and for all the flavors to meld, and then we're going to add our chicken and we're done. That's as simple as it is. It should only take a few minutes for this to become nice and thick. I'm just going to add my chicken back so that it can hang out in the sauce for a little bit. And I'm also going to add back all of this wonderful juice that the chicken has left at the bottom of the plate. Give your chicken a quick toss so that it's coated in the sauce. We're going to allow the sauce just to get a little bit thicker, and then I'm going to serve it up with some steamed vegetables. So here I've got my plate with some steamed veggies on it. And I'm going to put a few pieces of chicken on there. Along with a nice helping of sauce. So if you're looking for a nice and easy weeknight meal, this is a great one. I've served this up at a dinner party and people loved it. So give it a try, let me know what you think, and I hope to see you next time on Do It Frugal. Bye!